There's your YouTube, Dennis.
YouTube Live.
YouTube.
Welcome to the Prospectors Radio Show, the talk show for our community. Please welcome Rich Cooley, Indiana Gold Hunter Dennis Dayton, Kathleen Biffle, and your host, Tim Grimes.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another Sunday edition of Prospector Radio. I'm your host, Tim Grimes, and joining me tonight, as always, Rich Cooley's here. We also got the Indiana Gold Hunter Dennis Dayton in the house. Scott's having some weird Scottism issues, so I can't even explain what's going on there. But yeah, so he might be here. One never can tell. It's Scott, right? What are you guys up to?
Not much.
Rich, any more medical news?
The only thing I know right now is I'm waiting on test results to come back for blood work. And if it's negative, then I got to go to Hershey Medical Center to figure out what's going on.
Really?
But if it's positive, then I guess they'll have to address what's going on.
Hershey, isn't that where the chocolate kingdom is at?
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
but they have a big medical center there that's very famous. So,
Really?
yeah.
Is it made of chocolate?
One of the top of the line medical centers around here.
You'd want to have a big hospital right next to the world's largest sugar factory.
Right?
Yeah.
It's a good place to put one. Right?
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
So yeah, I don't know. My doctors basically brought some other doctors in, and they all have no clue, never seen this. before. So,
Really? That's what they said?
yep.
Because it's from the vaccine.
So what exactly is happening, Rich?
What is what?
What's actually going on? I mean, I didn't realize you were having any issues. Oh my gosh.
Now
Never mind.
Picture's worth 1,000.
Now watch. Now
You
watch.
don't have to.
Watch this, Dennis.
Oh my gosh.
Like a circus act.
That's what's going on.
Poor Rich.
I got headaches.
Oh, it ain't even right.
Headaches all the time. They did an MRI, couldn't find anything. Said no tumors, no strokes, no nothing.
Yep.
My buddy's got that. A
That's
friend
why
of
they're
mine,
baffled.
and he gets. I don't know what the name of it is. Sometimes it gets like a droopy eye, and there's a name for it.
Oh, that's the.
Bell's palsy.
You're right.
Palsy, yeah.
Yeah.
They're telling me I don't have Bell's palsy.
Nope. Because you probably don't. It's just something that whacked you out from that dang vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I've been making sausage. I did 16 pounds of sausage links. I did
Nice.
about 15, maybe 14 pounds of Canadian bacon.
Nice. Canadian bacon.
It's all
Yummy.
packed up and ready to go.
Where's it going? In the
In the
freezer.
freezer, ready to heat up. And then I
I was
also
hoping
did
he was-
2 dozen of corn.
I was hoping he was going to say it was going to 160 South Workman Drive,
Yeah.
Edinburgh, Indiana.
Yeah.
If that stuff would last shipping it, I would. But
Oh, they do. You can ship meats. That one company ships meats all the time.
yeah, then get dry ice.
Yeah. Yeah. You
Mhm.
can deal with all that stuff.
How much that stuff cost?
Yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah.
They don't take a whole lot though to put in there to ship it.
And if he was Omaha Steak Company, that's who you're thinking of, right, Dennis?
Yep.
Yeah.
It
Well,
cost
they got
more
some
to
good-
ship that daggone mug than it was worth.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever actually had the Omaha meats?
I think I have once.
They're
Yeah.
really good.
See, I
Oh,
wasn't
Yeah, but
that,
that's not worth the price tag.
right. I wasn't that impressed for the price.
Oh, I was, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was like, no.
The shipping's real expensive now. I don't know why.
Everything's
Crazy.
expensive now, I guess, Rich, right?
But like you said, if you do the flat rate boxes, then it's not too
Yeah.
bad.
If you shove some bacon in one of them and a chunk of dry ice.
Yeah.
Gotta have that bacon, baby.
That would be sweet. Sweet.
Yeah, those sausage links, I make them own, and they're the hot dog size.
That's a big sausage. Is that for like a sausage sandwich, right?
Huh?
Or is that a breakfast sausage or a sausage for like a
It's
sandwich?
my own sausage that I made, pork sausage.
But is it a breakfast style sausage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All
But
right.
I put them in lengths, probably, I don't know, about that long.
Uh-huh.
And they're big around.
Hey,
Out of a hot dog.
look who made it. Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Hey, when I bite into a breakfast sausage or a snack stick, I want something there, you know.
Right, exactly. Say, we can't hear you though there, Mr. IT. Okay.
There, he finally got on. Awesome. Welcome, Mr.
He's
Clipwater.
working on it.
He's working on the volume.
Yeah, he's working on it. He's did something. He's done what?
He done did something. What the heck?
It ain't the volume. I'm switching a whole bunch of crap. Hang on.
Okay, we can hear you now.
Yeah. What you got on your board?
On the what?
Oh, that's your football stuff.
On the board? What board? Oh, the board next to him.
Yeah, this is my. Actually,
Camera's in the back.
I'm going through right now, as you can see in the back here. I'm going through. This is my what I call my little studio.
Uh-huh.
So I hope the sound is a little bit better. But I'm remodeling, redoing it. So I just kind of throw something up behind, so it doesn't show a lot of crap.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, this I finally got since Ellie's out now and in school, and it's just me and the wife at home. I'm making kind of like a little studio, and
Oh, there you go. Where's your green screen? I thought you had a green screen.
we do. I didn't even think anything about that.
Yeah.
I got a checkered screen.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Can hear you.
Yeah, it's okay. Whatever.
What? We can hear you. Can you hear us?
We can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right. So Lisa fixed your problem for you?
No, I fixed it. I was getting ready to punch my computer, and it hurt me.
Oh, geez. What was wrong?
Well, I had to get off. I had to get off my hotspot and jump on hers. So I don't know what's going on.
What? That's weird.
Yeah, when I was on mine, it said you're every time I went on your stuff, it went to face. It didn't do nothing for Zoom. It went to Facebook.
Weird.
It doesn't make any sense. Just because of a hotspot?
Thanks, Lisa.
Yeah,
for helping.
I get.
Wow.
Every time I type this, every time I type the thing to get in here on the show, it wasn't Zoom anything. It was www.facebook.
Wow, that's weird
not
because
where I'm
you got
supposed
on
to go.
Messenger and we communicated with you and everything, but
Yeah.
it just wouldn't do Zoom, huh?
No, it wouldn't pick up Zoom for nothing. I even tried to download Zoom and it still said not detected. Site
Wow.
not detected.
Okay. See? Weird.
I'm like, really? You're not detecting Zoom? Okay.
Weird. But you're here now.
Well, yeah. Everybody steps on a grenade now and then.
That's right.
You always walk through a minefield.
All
bro.
right. A box of grenades. Can't- Somebody.
Yeah, and you guys know what I'm saying right now.
Oh, yeah. We got you. We understand.
Mhm.
It's big California, howdy.
At least you made it.
Well, I guess I was getting upset, man.
Well, I know, but we had nothing. We couldn't figure it
Yeah,
out.
we got on no problem. So
Well, like I said, every week I do the same thing, and all of a sudden it said site not detected. Site not detected. I'm like, the crap. It's in the memory.
Right.
How do you not detect the memory?
Right. So it didn't even make sense because
No.
you click the link, it brings you to it. Bing.
Yeah,
done.
that's what you get when you mess with computers, folks.
That's right. That's right. See? We know.
Anyway, did I miss anything?
No, we were just Rich was just telling us about his medical updates and his sausage.
Rich, did that actually?
What, you
did you get
You
another
got a
shot?
sausage medical update?
Shot?
What's that?
Both of you were talking at the same time. I didn't hear what you said.
Go ahead, Dennis.
I said, did that like happen right after you had gotten a follow-up shot or something?
Yeah,
or?
the third week after I got my Moderna shot.
Yep. I see a big settlement in Rich's future.
Yeah, right.
That's why I won't get that shot.
Might be a few years down the line.
Well, we still don't know if that's where it's from or not,
No, I know.
Right.
It's just awful
We
coincidental.
don't know. Yeah, it's a heck of a
Right?
coincidence. I know.
Yeah, it's I've been I'm starting to hear some horror stories about the shots and the follow-up shots and
Yeah.
what's going on, and it's not looking pretty.
Yeah, now they're mandating government and contractors to do it, and then they're going to start with the military too.
Yep.
Yeah, so
I heard.
wrong.
What I heard.
Well, remember the military's always been the first test subjects ever.
Yeah, usually
And
they're
we're all turned into zombies.
right.
Hey, way back in the 50s, still the same thing. You signed up for it, and we're doing experiments. Let's do them.
Yep.
Yeah,
Ain't that the first thing they usually do when you get in the military? You give you a buttload of shots,
yeah,
Right.
right?
Yeah, you walk down the gauntlet.
Yeah.
yeah. You go from one station to the next. And a lot of them, some of them were air shots. Tonk.
Yeah.
Next station. Tonk.
See? They'll just mix.
There's nothing wrong with me.
They'll mix that one.
You always knew the ones that jerked because you seen the blood running down their arm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's not
Oh, that was
joking.
a safe one.
Like stand still.
I've seen some of
That
them.
wasn't a
pass
needle.
out.
That was a knife.
Yeah. That's crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, I just had my mom ask me about the shots tonight. If I got them, I'm like, no.
Who asked you? Your mom?
Yeah.
Did she get it?
Well, I'm pretty sure she did. I don't know, but
Right.
I told her why I wasn't getting it because there's things that I've heard, I've seen, it's just not,
Right.
I don't think I need to try it out.
Well, me and Rich had to get it for our jobs, so we had no choice.
Yeah, they're trying to do that at our work. They're trying to get it past where you have to get it, and
Yeah.
if that's the case, they'll end up firing me because I'm not taking the shot.
Well, they're kind of doing that stuff with the job things.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to figure out, if these businesses are going to lose business if they start saying they need to see somebody's vaccination card.
I'm sure they will.
People still going to go to these places or not?
I don't know. Some will, some won't, I guess.
That's
the
absolutely
thing.
stupid.
Crazy, but that's
Weird.
what it's boiling down to.
It's it's getting it's not even. I don't want to get tugged out on it, but you know what? I quit.
What?
You know what? Every job that I've ever been out, I have been someone that made a difference because I'm always that guy.
Oh
I
yeah,
wanna-
we know.
Yeah, Dennis, you don't know. You could talk shit right now, but I'm just telling you.
Hey, I'm having fun, biggin.
Any kind of factories and stuff like that, I go the extra mile. And somebody said, "Okay, you got to get this shot." I'm like, you know what? No. If I don't want to get something injected into my body, when it comes down to me getting something injected in my body, and you saying you can't have a job, guess what? I found a job when I found this one, buddy. I'll go look for the next one.
Yeah, it sounds good, except when you got a stack of bills you got to pay, and you go, well,
Yeah.
I'll take your stupid shot
No,
so I can keep living my life.
see, I couldn't do that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree. I agree with Scott on that one.
I can't.
I've been down the bottom. I have restarted my life how many times? I'm not going to do it again.
I have too, but I'm not going to go through that crap. I'm like, I got bills to pay, responsibilities. All right, give me the stupid shot. I don't care. Just if this will make you guys happy and shut you up, and I keep getting paid, just give me the thing. I'll take your stupid shot.
And there's two events coming up.
2 events coming up.
Yeah, the one event is that Diggers Dirt Party Gold Mine and Dig, August 24th to 29th.
Mhm.
That's
Right,
on
all right.
Athens Camp in Michigan.
I like the way Rich got us off that topic.
And the other one is dun, 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 Gold Rush Days
Dun, dun, dun,
2021.
dun. 2021.
September
Hey, you guys are going to
4th
be
and
there,
5th.
right?
No.
What?
I said you're going to be there, right?
Am I going to be there?
Come on, somebody's got to
Probably
be
not.
at Gold Rush Days.
I'll tell you what, I don't like driving with one eye. I sure as heck ain't going to drive 5.5, 6
Never mind.
hours.
Right.
Yeah.
Not
Okay,
happening.
we'll throw Rich a bone. He's got an excuse going
Exactly.
on.
Rich has got a good excuse.
He's got a good one.
It was bad enough driving back from Roanoke, Virginia, let alone the
Yeah. I mean, your only hope would be, like we said before, stick a piece
yeah,
of
that's
paper
that tape
in your
on
eyes,
to my
and then
Oh,
you have
that,
both.
okay, that won't get him pulled over.
yeah.
It's like blinders for a horse.
Yeah.
Not much.
Anyway, the Ohio Buckeye chapter of the GPAA, September 4th and 5th, free admission and parking, lots of free activities, phone digs, metal detecting, kids activities and playground, panning and prospecting demonstrations, camping for GPAA members, competitions, key hunt, meet Bucky, and food and equipment vendors.
Nice.
It's on the
Dude.
banks of the Clear Fork River at the beautiful GPAA Swank Claim in Belleville, Ohio.
Does it say what kind of competitions?
No,
It's usually
but
like
they usually have some kind of rock piling competition,
panning,
Duck races.
canning competition,
Duck races.
duck races.
gold. Usually the dowsing rod competition.
Yeah. There are
That-
a lot,
that- Fun.
a lot of good competitions going on there. Yeah. It's a lot of fun.
And then
It is.
sometimes they do metal detecting hunts too. Usually,
Mhm.
And the night hunts,
that'll have.
love
Yeah.
it. Two things I love. Actually, three things I like about that. I love the duck races.
Duck races are cool. Yeah.
Yeah, they are. I love the metal detecting at night, the night hunts. That's
Mhm.
awesome.
Mhm.
I know Pat always puts on an excellent, man, but he buries some really good stuff. And then we were just talking about it that goes on there. One of the other.
Are they having the night metal detecting hunt? Does it say, Rich?
I didn't say that. I didn't get into the
Oh, okay.
actual specifics of it. Just
And the
Gotcha.
food.
Gotcha.
it doesn't say that on there. It
Okay.
only says exactly what I said.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but you know what? When you got several competitions, that's really okay. That's really a cool gold show.
It's the biggest event of the year for them.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's pretty fun when people can go out there and say, you know what, I'm the best panner. Well, you can go out there and find out.
Right. You can prove it.
You know, I'm the best. This, yeah. Go out there and prove it.
You can prove it right there.
Yeah.
What is this
Hey,
again?
Scott,
Yeah.
what happened last night? People in the chat room wants to know what happened at your place last night.
The cops, honey.
Oh, the popo. Oh, no.
The popo.
Was it the police?
We got. I don't understand. We haven't heard anything, but they showed up across the wash, and we heard. Like I said, I'm sitting out here on the porch, so I can hear the sirens, and they're like right over. They're not really far away. Like as far as the crow flies, you're not that far. I mean, a 22 bullet could have hit me. Anyway, but I seen two cops show up, and nothing was going on. And all of a sudden, I could hear a state cop coming from the north, another one coming from the south, and I could hear a sheriff going around through here, get on the other side of the wash. So I thought they were looking for somebody, and all of a sudden, we heard a gunshot.
Ooh.
And I know when I say I hear a gunshot, Lisa might go, but she goes, that was a gunshot. She knows what it sounds like. And then we waited about another minute later, we heard another gunshot. So it was really weird because the ambulance showed up over there, and then the ambulance was there for 6 minutes, 7 minutes, and then kind of they backed out, turned around, turned the lights off, and they took off. I haven't heard anything about it.
Oh,
today.
okay.
not even a buzz through the neighborhood. But I know what I heard. I know what I saw.
Did you
And I
get any
think-
water in the creek to go prospecting
No, not a bit.
with the rain?
No, it's all over. It's on this side, wrong side of the road.
You better cut a trench from that side of the road to yours. You
Well,
get
I mean,
some of that water.
most of our rain's been coming from the east.
Yeah.
It circles back through New Mexico and builds up and then hits us.
Jim,
If we don't get, what's that?
hasn't Jim Hamilton been getting it? It looked like it. They've been getting a lot of the rain.
Well, I mean, if he's in Prescott, maybe. I don't know where
I don't
Jim's at right now. But
Well, where he
Jim,
lives? Where
he lives at? Oh, he's probably good. Yeah, he's been getting some rain.
Okay, yeah.
See, he's where we are. If you look north, there's Phoenix, and then Jim's off to the left, which we're going to call that the east.
Mm-hmm.
So if anything goes through the east and goes through and just starts blowing up right before Scottsdale, so he's going to get it.
Gotcha.
He lives in what we call East Phoenix, or what I'd call East Phoenix.
Okay.
I mean, they all got their names. It's still the same town,
All right.
but he lives over there, and we live like a big L shape. So we haven't got that much up here.
Right.
But there ain't nothing helping the claims this year. Nothing.
You would think.
No, October comes around, I'll be dry washing again, folks. That's the way it's going to be.
Well, never know. Still might
Yeah.
get some rain.
Oh yeah.
The only thing that'll help me is if this year Crown King gets snow, Prescott gets snow. If those guys get snow and then we get a couple rainstorms behind it where it melts it off
All right.
and blows it through, we could have a couple months of water. But that's if. That's a big if.
Well, that's
You might. It's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. What
You know
about
what else? You know what else is a big if?
them gold prices?
Big gold price, baby.
That's what I was just about to ask you.
Here we go. You know what? I'm still not happy, but we did gain. We gained a little. Anyway, gold went up $25 as of Friday. We went to $17.80. Still below that 18. I'm not happy with that, but that's okay.
Let's try and get back there.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
it's still $20 below, but it's kind of gaining.
Yeah.
We actually had silver do a gain of 0.59 to grow to 23.73. Now, in my opinion, we've been following silver since it was 26. So you're still on a 22.50 loss right now if you're bought anything in the last 2 weeks, whatever. But it's at 23.73. Platinum up $10, 1,024. Not bad, still staying the same.
Right.
Palladium up. Everything's green actually. That went up 0.26 at 25.86.
Okay.
2,586 bucks after Rhodium. I don't know what is up with Rhodium because these guys never have an accurate closing on Friday. It says unch at 20,200 bucks.
That could
So if
be.
anybody else has got a different reading, hey, throw it in on the chat. We'll
How
throw it
much?
out.
20,000?
Yeah.
20,200. Yeah.
$10,000.
Yeah.
That-
Well,
What
it says it went unch on Friday.
Wasn't it at 30,000 at one time?
Oh, it's been a while since it was at 30. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where you been? Oh, never mind. You've been working.
Yeah, it's been a while since it's been 30. It's
Anyway,
back in the
the
20s.
DJA, the S&P, the NASDAQ, everybody, it was all up. You guys, Friday, everything was up.
Uh-huh. And then
It was a bullish day.
and then Bitcoin.
Yeah, 1780, man. Come on, get us back up to the 1800 mark. We'll be good.
Yeah. Get silver
Yeah.
back up to 25. Just
I know, but you know what's really? I mean, you hear 1780, it's not bad. Don't get me wrong. I mean, that's a lot of money. But when it says 1800, it's like you drive a little bit more. Like, oh, it's 1800. I know it's only $20 more, but it's like saying, you know what, you can have this on sale for $19.99, or you can buy it for $20.
right.
you're going to sell more 1999s because people think it's a penny cheaper.
Right. You're right.
I'm just saying.
True. Just saying. Okay.
Just saying.
I want the gold to hit HP.
Dennis, you singing for the birthday people?
Oh, yes. Now, are we want just a birthday song, or do we want a special birthday
Just
song?
a regular birthday song.
Just a regular version birthday song?
Just a
This
regular.
Tim's like, just a regular.
Just a regular, plain old birthday song will be fine.
Okay. Well, all right. I better ask Jaron. He likes some special ones too. Is he in there in the chat room?
No, he's not there. Go for it.
Yeah. All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
I like that.
Alrighty, we got the birthdays for August 15th. Starting off with Al Bachner, Brian J. Adams, David Casto, Greg Bacon. I guess it'd be, is it Jackie or Jack Hugh? Ginnick,
Mm-hmm.
Linda, Stephen Anthony Warren, Susan Pritchett, Tony Silva, and Wade Bowen. Tomorrow's birthdays, we have Derek Fry, Frank H., Greg B., Greg Dorn, Jerry Bond, Caleb Wildman, and Larry Pavlik, and Scott White.
Okay.
Yeah. Silva.
Who do you want for the first one?
Silva.
Oh, Tony Silva?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That caught my attention. That name. Cool name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tony is a male out of Louisville, Kentucky. Just starting and researching this for a new hobby. Doesn't belong to any clubs. I like surfing online for the sites. Nobody referred him, and just starting and researching this new hobby. And
Okay.
let's see. How long has he been a member? It's like 2013.
Okay.
Been a while.
Welcome to the new hobby.
Yeah, he's got a lot of years under his belt now, huh?
Yeah.
Updated.
2013 to
Right. Update your
21.
profiles.
So he figured out that we take a $50,000 truck, put $5,000 of gold equipment to go out, fucking find $50 worth of gold, right?
50.
50.
$5 worth.
Well, nobody
Right.
is rich.
Anybody
Hey.
special for tomorrow?
To Caleb Wildman, if I think that's who it is. Remember Caleb?
Out of Charleston, Illinois.
That might be him. I don't
Was
know.
that the
Sounds about
kid?
right.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
That sounds about right.
Metal detecting. Doesn't belong to any clubs. His friend gave him the site, Klondike, Kent.
Yeah.
Referred him to the site. And then metal detectors, equipment he uses.
Oh, yep. That was him. Remember?
It looks like he's been a member since 2013 also.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Remember his favorite question?
What's that?
The one Caleb used to always ask.
How big a gold?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Biggest piece of gold you ever found. Every week.
The first one I sold.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, everyone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Happy
Every day,
birthday.
every day.
Happy birthday. So,
You know,
Rich,
it's really funny because we get a lot of West Coasters out. You know, we talk about their birthdays and stuff like that. They always use metal detector, and we go back east, and there's a lot of them you don't hear doing that.
right?
You guys back east, man. I'm telling you, you are missing out. You might not find the gold nugget, but you can find stuff that are worth as much as a gold nugget.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
It's been buried for years. It's there. You know, you just follow the history, find out where the things has been done at. Some things are, a national park and stuff like that. Just
You
stay
never
out.
know. You might stumble across a gold coin or something,
Right.
Yeah.
even on the beach or in the desert or wherever.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
but man, to me, like a belt buckle from the Civil War. That would be fantastic.
Yeah.
Or being in the creek and finding, remember, what was it? I can't remember the guy's name. He found 4 cannonballs in one day in a creek.
That'd be cool too.
No,
Yes,
it does
it would.
like really. It's a cannonball.
Right. It's a cannonball. Yes.
That's always neat to me, just if you find a cannonball, that's like finding an Indian axe
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah, a cannonball would be a cool find.
Yeah.
It would be.
Yeah.
That's something that'd be neat to actually literally find it yourself, dig it up, clean it up, and you got this cool cannonball.
Well, I mean, think back in the day, this was
Cannonball.
actually shot at people.
Yeah, it was shot for a reason. So that cannonball's got a story if you only knew what it was.
Yeah.
So
Like the creeks and stuff, they hold a lot of stuff because people don't know, like if they walk down the creek, they're not looking for certain things. But if you get your eyes trained to like arrowheads and Civil War, like, different points and cuts, if you know how rocks are made in Indiana, Illinois, say Kentucky,
Mhm.
and then you can go off that Missouri, stuff like that, you can see how things are cut, and they're not right for the terrain.
Yeah, you just look for stuff that looks out of place.
Yeah, exactly. Things that just don't match up,
Right.
like a round ball.
Yeah, it's like, it shouldn't be. That doesn't fit in with all the surroundings here of all these
I know.
flat things.
But it'd make one heck of a collection. And like I said, if I was in the East Coast, I lived there actually all the time, I would, I'd invest in a good metal detector and just have fun with it, because you could find a lot of stuff even on farm ground that you never thought you would.
Well, yeah, old, farmers' fields and stuff. There's always great places to look, but this is true.
I like the treasure. I think the treasure out of it is pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, finding something from the Civil War, that's pretty freaking grand. I don't care
that's
who you
awesome. Yes.
Yeah.
You don't know what you'll find.
Like a box of chocolates.
That's right.
are. I know, but to find a cannonball, that's really cool.
Or just something. Anything.
Well,
I mean, I found a button that said US on it way back in the day. And then I told you about the best one that I ever found was 1898 dog tax stamp that actually went around a dog's freaking collar. I'm
Now
like,
that's
really?
cool.
They taxed you on your dog that far back?
Right?
Oh, it was copper. It was pristine.
That's what's nice. The copper or the brass, it's not like a steel sword that would deteriorate.
No, yeah, exactly.
You find that brass buckle or brass buttons, and those are cool things.
I believe it or not, I found it in a big, big field.
See, right.
Like it was a big field. But then the guy that actually gave me history on it, he said not his grandfather, but his grandfather before is the one that actually cleared the field out to make a field. They actually took down the trees and got rid of the stumps and all that to make an actual field out of it. And he's like, wow, I can't believe you actually found that. I mean, it was made of brass, and it was like you could shine it up like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
And it was like 1896 or 1898. I can't remember, but it was like that. It's 18 something, but late.
Right. See,
And I was like, are you kidding me?
you don't know what you'll find in a field.
I was just surprised they taxed your dog.
Well, yeah, I mean, come on.
I mean, it actually had a thing where their necklace, what do you call it? Oh crap.
I'm sure only the rich and the elite paid for that tax, though. Regular
They
people
had a
paying
dog
their
tax.
dog taxes. They're like, ain't my dog. That's just some stray dog.
Well, what's really funny is what's really funny is when I found that particular tag from 18 something,
Uh-huh.
and then I started thinking about, like people in the war, World War I, World War II, when they called them dog tags.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where'd they come? Where did they get that name?
No. Okay. Kind of makes sense.
Well, I was putting that together. I'm like, oh, okay, now I can kind of understand how that name
Yeah.
come in hand. Dog tags.
Right. That kind of makes
They had to have a tag around their neck and telling who they are and where they come from, and if you paid your taxes.
I guess that kind of does make sense. You should look that up and see if that's how it got. That's where the name for dogs tags came from. It would just make sense to me,
It would be interesting.
right? It's probably right.
I mean, think about it.
I am, and it sounds right. I mean,
Yeah.
It makes perfect sense. Dog tags. Because when did they start using dog tags in the military?
Oh, I don't know.
That's got to be
Vietnam. I had them.
Yeah.
that had to be before World War One.
Right.
They had to be able to contact your kin.
Right.
Because they didn't have them like in the Civil Wars, did they? Nope. I don't think so.
I don't know.
No, I wouldn't go that far to say I wouldn't.
I don't recall that.
Yeah, but you know what? How would they know who you were?
They didn't care back then, did they?
Well, they had to send messages on to your family.
I'm sure they made you carry something in your boot or something. Your name was on your inside of your uniform or something. That was about it. I don't know. See, somebody listening should know, but I don't.
1936.
1936.
The origins of the dog tag nickname, according to the Army Historical Foundation, the term dog tag was first coined by newspaper magnate William Randolph Hearst in 1936. Hearst wanted to undermine support for President Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Okay.
But they don't tell you the origin of the dog tag.
Of the name.
Yeah.
That's probably where it came from though. Yeah.
Well, you got
something else.
But think about what Rich just said. You got 1896, 1898 to 1930.
1936.
Yeah, 19.
Yeah, that's not very far off, guys.
Yeah. That's when was the Civil War? 1800s? Hey, I fell asleep in that class. Give me a break. What 1936 was it?
Hold on. It says other rumored origins of the nickname include World War II draftees calling them dog tags because they claimed that they were treated like dogs.
No.
Another rumor said it was because the tags looked similar to the metal tag on a dog's collar.
Yep, see? There you go. Right. See, it made sense.
Hey, I put two and two together, man. I'm telling you.
All right, now
Civil War. Says Civil War concerns. Unofficially, identification tags came about during the Civil War because soldiers were afraid no one would be able to identify them if they died.
Mm-hmm.
They were terrified of being buried in unmarked graves, so they found various ways to prevent that. Some marked their clothing with stencils or pins or paper tags. Others used old coins or bits or round lead or copper.
That's what I remember.
Some men carved their names into chunks of wood strung around their necks.
Yeah.
See, I remember reading a story about they had one coin, like a copper round, like he would have, and it had their name and their number on it.
Yeah, here you go.
But they only had one.
This says those who could afford it bought engraved metal tags from non-government sellers and settlers, vendors who followed the armies during the war. Historical resources shows that in 1862, a New Yorker named John Kennedy offered to make thousands of engraved discs for the soldiers. At the end of the Civil War, more than 40% of the Union Army dead were unidentified. Excuse me.
Wow.
So yeah, basically that's what they did.
Okay. Yeah, I always thought, they'd write their name in their clothes and stuff like that. I never heard the one about the wooden blocks and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
interesting.
Well, I remember about there was a single tag that was perfectly round, looked like a coin
Mhm.
that they kept on a string.
That would be.
But it had their name, and I want to say they're next to kin. But I'm not. Don't quote me on this.
Well,
But I think
that one picture that they just showed me was exactly like that. It looked like a coin, but it was a round disc
Mhm.
that had their names and birth dates engraved on it. And I didn't notice what else was on it, to be truthful with you.
Interesting.
like I said, I paid attention to so much stuff through history, and because I'm an information junkie. But it rings a bell when you keep talking about it. I'm like, okay, I remember seeing this. I remember seeing that.
Mm-hmm.
Man, if you found one of them, well, that would be
Yeah, cool.
extraordinary. That would.
And you very could if you look in the right places, right?
Yeah, but if you found one, do you think that's where the guy fell?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's wild.
Would
Yeah.
you take it now? Would you take the medal now?
I don't know. There's nothing there.
Well, that's where the guy fell. That's his grave, right?
Oh, I don't know about that either. Right?
I took Tim. I don't know about that neither.
Right.
I don't have a bone detector. I got a metal detector.
Right. I don't. If it's on top or like you said, 4 inches under, and you dig that up, I mean, it could have just been lost. I wouldn't say that's where his grave was, or that's where he died at. I mean,
Can you imagine pulling a tag up and all of a sudden seeing 2 fine pieces fly up?
no,
Like,
that's
okay,
different. Yeah, that's different. Then
let's bury that back. I'm out of here. I'm done.
you go and call the law, tell them you found some bones.
That's right.
Them come and figure it out.
Hey, it could be a possum, but you might want to check it out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, that is pretty cool though. That is pretty cool.
Yeah, you just don't know. Unless you get out there and look, you don't know what you can possibly find.
And what's really bad is because there's some people out there going, "Oh, if you do that, that's really just bad." You know what? Really, it's not, because how do you think historians get the stuff that we have in museums and relics that we learn of and stuff like that? Yeah,
You're not digging up graves or nothing like that. You're digging a couple inches down and getting whatever,
right.
And you might find something of historic importance, but it's, just got lost. So that's what's cool. You just don't know what you'll find. It's kind of like the magnet fishing thing. You don't know what you'll find until you get out there throwing a magnet in that water, right?
Yeah, that's no joke. I just seen a guy this week doing magnet fishing, found a freaking bobcat detachment.
What?
Like, you know what they call a ditch witch? It goes off the side of a.
Oh yeah.
He found it over a bridge. It was It was like an insurance fraud thing. They found it over a bridge.
That's what I mean. You don't know what you'll find, but that'd be a good way to find cannonballs, right?
Yeah, they're iron.
I don't know.
They're iron.
I think you'll lose your magnet on that one.
On what, the cannonballs or the bobcat equipment?
Cannonball. Both.
Hey, Rich, I'll tell you what. These guys pulled this. They were up on top of the bridge. There was 3 guys pulling this rope.
Wow.
The magnets hooked to the attachment. It got high enough where a guy goes, "This is a hydraulic hose. You got some kind of farm equipment down here." These guys are going, "Okay." They let it back go like, "I'm done."
Wow.
I mean, the magnet, they had to call the cops because they couldn't get the magnet back off of it.
No, right. See, that's the bad thing. How do you get your magnet back off?
Right.
You have to go down there and slide it off somehow?
Well, you got to get it on land and bang it off with a hammer. If you can't get it on land, guess what? You better call the cops. Something's heavy.
Weird.
Cop thing I'll do nothing about it.
Well, if it comes to insurance scams or stolen property, guns thrown over, you got to get the cops involved. If you find anything with a serial number, call the cops, take a record, let them, actually just call the sheriff. That's the fastest way to go.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. But just to be on the safe side, especially if you find a gun or something. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah, if you find a gun, nobody's just throwing guns off the bridge.
Right. There's a reason that gun was still up that bridge.
Yeah, you're not going to believe it. I found 4 AKs and 3 Uzis. I'm not going to turn that in.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder what crime that was used in. So, yeah. Word of advice: you find a gun, call the cops, turn it in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even if it looks so nice that you can shoot,
Yeah.
call the cops, turn it in.
And be responsible. Now, if you find a bag of gold, that's up to you what you do with it.
All the time.
No.
I'm just saying, can you imagine finding a gun and then 2 years later you go out and shoot it and somebody says, I want to check the slug, and all of a sudden it's equated to 5 murders.
Yeah, right. That's
And
what
you
call.
got it in your hand.
Yeah, that's why you don't play around. You call them. Let them check it. Maybe it was just stolen, or maybe it was used in a crime. Just be smart and call them. It's
Yeah, but the stupid thing is, where'd you get it? Oh, I found it in the creek. Oh, really? Sure you did.
how many times we heard that one, mister? Right.
I found a brand new gun in the mountains one time.
Huh?
300 Win Mag.
You
Brand
did?
wood, stainless steel, tripod, scope, everything.
Hey, did you look over the hill and see if the guy fell?
No, right alongside of a trail. I
Wow.
took it home, and I was on Facebook, and I put a note in there. Anybody lose a rifle? And about 4 days later, a friend of a friend of a friend basically seen it, and then the kid that lost it then ended up coming back to me, and of course I had him identify it, and then there you go, he got it back.
Now where was you at when you found this?
Up in the mountains,
No, where at? What state?
Pennsylvania.
Okay, good. I'm just thinking, can you imagine somebody losing their rifle in Alaska?
Well, he went to the bathroom and laid it down, and he couldn't find it.
Wow. Why would you leave your gun when you went to the bathroom anyway?
That was like an $800 gun.
Yeah, why would you leave it? It goes where I go. You know?
Hey, but you know what? You got it back to the right guy. That was pretty cool.
That is
And
cool though.
Well, that's why I put it on there, and basically, hey, if anybody's missing a gun, let me know. You got to identify it, and you'll get it back.
Yeah, sure. Make them identify it.
People started sharing it and sharing it and sharing it, and
Yeah, but then you got to think like I do. Like somebody actually was stupid enough to leave $800 on the side of the trail.
How far away did he go from his gun to go to the bathroom, for crying out loud?
Yeah, I was going to say,
Well, one of my other friends did the same thing. He found one. He pulled up into a parking lot and got out of his vehicle and tripped over a gun laying on the ground. He did the same thing. He posted it, and actually he called the cops.
Right.
And the cops came and got it, and then he posted it on Facebook, and that guy had to go to the cops to get it back.
Okay. Yeah, somebody probably leaning the gun up against their
Yep,
truck.
leaned up against the
You know
vehicle
what?
and leaving.
the better question was, who would leave their gun to go use the bathroom?
That's why I said take your gun with you.
Yeah, well, you're not really vulnerable there, right? You can't
No.
I
run.
don't know.
Your pants are below your freaking knees. What are you going to do? Jog? No, I don't
That's
think.
what he told me anyway. I don't know if it's true.
I mean, you're out there hunting. Anything could come by even while you're going to the bathroom, so you need to be ready.
No, it's not about anything can come by. It's what's going to eat you.
Oh, I ain't worried about what's going to eat me. I'm worried about what I'm hunting for. That big record buck might walk by while you're down there, you know.
Well, Rich, you got bears up in Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Oh my, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Really? I'm going to leave my gun right here to go over here and take a pee? No.
That's why I said the gun goes where I go. You know, it'd be right there where I could get a hold of it quickly. I'm going to leave my gun here and I'm going to walk 500 yards over there. And go to the bathroom.
Well, an $800 gun? Yeah, I'm not going to put that down in the snow.
No. And then if it was snow, you should just follow your tracks back. I mean, it's just common sense.
Oh, that's just too easy.
You know?
That would never work, Tim.
Right. It tells a lot that you left your gun laying there. Let's just say that. End of story.
Yeah.
Now, Rich, where are you going tonight?
We're traveling to Mexico tonight.
Mexico.
I don't know if we ever covered Mexico or not, so we're going to cover it.
No, we did not. So let's take a quick break, come back, head to Mexico.
Go.
We will be right back, everybody.
Go to Mexico.
Mexico. Get a taco.
Mexico.
To mine for gold, enjoy prospecting a nice crack in the bedrock, enjoy getting outdoors to camp, fish, hunt, and hike on your public lands. You plan your trip, load the gear, grab the dog, put the family in the truck, and drive off to a locked gate. A sign says you cannot enter or access your own public lands. Mining claims and public land owned by we the people are being designated as off limits by our own government every single day. Are you concerned about the direction our government is going? Are you tired of seeing no access, no entry signs on your lands? We are, and we are fighting back. We are AMRA, America Mining Rights Association, the fastest growing small mining advocacy association in America. AMRA is a 501c3 not-for-profit formed by miners, hunters, off-roaders, retired military men, and women to stop the insanity. AMRA was formed to educate, unite, and help the small miners and public land users on their rights given to us by God. Do you want access to great mining claims? For a small tax-deductible donation to their Miners Legal Fund, your family gains access to proven excellent mining claims across America for an entire year. AMRA challenges the USFS, BLM, EPA, and the other agencies intent upon stopping you from enjoying your own lands. You are who pays these people's wages. It is time they listen to us. We need to unite. And that is what AMRA is doing. As you sit here right now, thousands of acres of public lands are being closed, locked, and blocked from use by you. Are you fed up yet? Join us. Get in on this fight and let's restore America to what our families fought and died for. Freedom. Just visit AmericanMiningRights.com. AmericanMiningRights.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at American Mining Rights Association. AmericanMiningRights.com.
In 1858, gold was discovered in the rivers of New Caledonia. This discovery would spark a massive gold rush. Today, the search for gold is much easier, yet still challenging with Dirt Hog Pay Dirt. At Dirt Hog, we pride ourselves on our gold and guaranteed gold amounts. Just visit DirtHogPayDirt.com today and buy yourself a bag of the best pay dirt concentrates on the market. Order with confidence in Canada and North America. DirtHogPayDirt.com, the best gold concentrates on the market, period. Also, be sure to check out our Honest Bonus program.
If you're interested in gold prospecting or treasure hunting as a career, hobby, passion, or just something you're interested in getting into, you have to visit goldprospectorspace.com. At goldprospectorspace.com, you'll find forums, chats, videos, blogs, sections on dry washing, metal detecting, high banking, and so much more. At goldprospectorspace.com. There's a store, classifieds, and at goldprospectorspace.com every Sunday night at 7:30 Eastern Time, tune in to Prospectors Radio, the talk show for gold prospectors and treasure hunters. GoldProspectorspace.com is a social network with thousands of members, and everything you need is at GoldProspectorspace.com. Sign up today and get connected to others who share your love of gold and gold prospecting. Let the treasure hunt begin at GoldProspectorspace.com. GoldProspectorspace.com.
Welcome to Cooley's Corner. Join Rich Cooley as he talks about equipment, new products, and so much more for all us prospectors and treasure hunters. Here's Rich.
Hello, this is Cooley's Corner.
Where you at, Rich? There you are.
I was trying to click the button, and it wasn't working.
There you are.
So we're here.
Oh, you're here, and you're going.
All right, we're mounted in Mexico.
Mexico. There you go.
Yeah, a little strange.
Uh-huh.
All right, Mexico is no stranger to mining. In fact, it has become a leading producer of many valuable minerals, including precious metals. Silver is what Mexico is well known for, and it's currently the world's leading producer of the metal. Significant amounts of gold are recovered as a byproduct of the silver mines. The rich deposits that have resulted in such wealth of the country of Mexico was discovered in 1550. The Meta Madre, or Guanajuato, was followed by the discovery of El Oro, an immensely rich mining district that has been worked for over 450 years now and resulted in millions of ounces of gold being produced. Mining in the Mexican desert. The geology of Mexico is very similar to what is found in the desert southwest in the United States. Many of the rich mining areas are continuation of the rich geology that is found in states like Arizona and New Mexico.
Uh-huh.
Since much of the Mexico has an arid climate, the working of small deposits of gold by small-scale artisanal miners require special techniques and has significant limitations. The lack of water prompted the creation of a device that was later used in all throughout the western United States of various gold districts. This invention was the Arrastra. It's ARRASTRA.
Arrastra.
Yep. It was a mechanized device used to pulverize the high-grade ores. They were circular in shape and generally used donkeys to drag the large rocks over top the ore to break it down to the fine dust. So that's what you've seen all the time, them donkeys walking around in circles.
Right. Okay.
Remnants of the old
Arrastras.
Arrastras can still be found all over Mexico and the western U.S. In later years, the advent of the modern stamp mill helped increase the efficiency of crushing ores.
Mm-hmm.
One very rich gold mining area in Mexico is found in the Sonora Desert, south of the border with Arizona. This region has produced gold for centuries. The prospecting methods are primarily limited to the use of dry washers, of course, in this part of Mexico because the water is non-existent in many of the richest areas. This technique is very labor-intensive and can be challenging to sample and trace lode sources of gold than with traditional placer mining techniques. Another method that is known, used throughout Mexico with good success, is metal detecting. With the use of a metal detector, prospectors can locate gold nuggets within gulches, washes, and benches that have no water most of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Huge gold nuggets from Mexico. The most famous gold nugget discovery in Mexico was made with a metal detector. It was the exceptionally large Boot of Cortez nugget.
Oh, yeah.
Which is currently the largest existing nugget discovery in the Western Hemisphere.
The Cortez.
This amazing nugget remains the biggest found on half of the earth, dwarfing the next larger nugget found in Alaska by over 100 ounces.
Wow.
Did it say
That's
how
pretty
big
good,
it
Tim.
was?
That's a nugget.
So it was dwarfing the largest nugget, so that means it was smaller than the largest.
Smaller than the largest one by 100 ounces.
No. But when they say dwarfing, that means the other one was like really big.
Yeah. Well, it said by 100 ounces, so that's a lot,
But
right?
it doesn't say what this one was, though.
The Buddha Cortez.
Yeah, hold on. Let me click on that link and see what it says.
But 100 ounces? Holy moly.
The Buddha Cortez nugget from Mexico is 389 ounces.
Oh, Jesus. At 1,800 an ounce.
Yeah.
It's worth
Back
more.
in 1989, a prospector using a metal detector found a gold nugget that weighed an unbelievable 389 troy ounces. The nugget was unearthed somewhere in Sonora Desert, about 100 miles south of Arizona border. Due to its interesting shape resembling a boot, it was named the Boot of Cortez.
Wow. That's crazy.
You know what? I'm just thinking of something really funny. You know what? We see like on Gold Rush when they find 150, 140 ounces and stuff like that. We see it in the pan.
Right.
And now if we, like as gold diggers, like if we've been around, if you take that melted down, that would be a little bit smaller than a softball, correct? I mean, do you guys think so or no?
Could be, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
probably Yeah.
All right. Now you got to merit these guys. They've got they got machinery and and all this, but the guys back then had thousands of men working at the same time.
Right.
That would be like how many freaking dump trucks and how many bulldozers and stuff. I mean, think about that.
Mhm.
So when they say it's 2 times, I'm like, wow, that's like, that's going to be a big old chunk.
That's a chunk.
Yeah, that's a chunk. Man.
Commercial mining in Mexico. The country is home to many exceptional rich commercial mines. Many of these mines extract what would be considered O-grade ore. However, on a large scale, these ores can be mined very profitably.
Mm-hmm.
The Sierra Madre Occidental Range, is home to many large gold mines, producing copper, silver, gold, and a variety of other metals.
Mm-hmm.
Grupo Mexico is the largest mining company operated in the Sonora Desert. It is one of the leading gold producers in the country. Gold Corp also operates the Penasquito mine and is leading producer of both gold and silver. The San Padre mine and San Luis de Potosí is another rich gold producer. Mining has significant impact on Mexico's economy. The industry is a major job creator and employs thousands of Mexicans. Low labor costs make the country very attractive from an economic standpoint, and most of the world's largest mining companies are operating in Mexico. The downside of mining in Mexico is safety issues and civil unrest. There have been many stories in recent years about robberies at the mines. This has certainly limited the scope of mining and exploitation to some extent. Especially on a smaller scale, it's not advised for prospectors from the United States to venture south in search of gold. Although there are many gold districts in northern Mexico that have been prospected to their full potential, there are serious risks associated with them, especially near the border where issues of drug and human trafficking exist.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much the story of Mexico.
Interesting, though. I just didn't even realize that Buda Cortez came from Mexico. You know?
Yeah.
And wow. And it wasn't even found that far away from Arizona. Interesting. Right? What's that, Dan?
Said not far at all.
No, right?
No.
That's craziness. Jeez. See, so that big gold's out there by you, Scott. You could find the next Buda Cortez.
Hey, how about you guys just go ahead and take 2 months, come out, try to find that big gold. And when you find one, let me know.
Get your metal detector you was just talking about. Get out there.
You guys, I've been doing this 25 years.
There we go. Yes.
I've been 9 years in Arizona. If you find something about the size of your fist, either you're a liar or somebody turned you onto a hard rock mine. I don't want to hear it. You're not driving down the creek and going, oh my God, look, it's gold nugget. It's not like that. It doesn't happen like that.
But just think, Scott, there's this unexplored area somewhere out there in the desert waiting.
You know what, Tim? I'm going to take something back.
Okay.
Yes, you do find a gold nugget, but only if you're 95 years old.
What?
Well, it's the same as freaking Floridians winning lottery tickets.
Oh yeah, you got a good point.
I'm 89 years old, won $220 million
on the Powerball.
Don't get me started.
Well, just saying, Scott, just think in about 40 years, you play the lottery, you're going to be a rich man.
I'm just saying it doesn't happen. You can't come out here. You guys, I'm telling you, everybody listen. I hope you're listening. Don't think you're going to come out to Arizona and walk down a creek bank and find a gold nugget.
I hope nobody really honestly thinks that in reality.
They do. This is the problem we come up with. They do.
So they probably, so you think they think that when they go to Alaska too, that they're just going to walk across the creek and pick up gold nuggets?
I'm just saying, you know what? I've actually did tours. And I've took people down into the claim. And before the claim, I can already hear them, hey, this is really far. I'm like, I don't know if you're going to make it or not. 20 minutes later, they're walking up the hill going, yeah, F you, we're gone. See you later. I'm like, what do you mean? We're going to work all day, right? No. They're like 2 football fields away, walk up the hill.
Why?
They're done.
Why are they done?
Because they thought you were going to just walk down and pick up freaking gold nuggets.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Yeah,
you mean I got
that
to
is-
See, I just wouldn't think they'd think like that.
Oh boy, Tim, let me tell you what, you would not believe it. They actually think, oh, I want to go digging with you. I'm like, okay, it's $100 a day, $25 worth, machinery, everything else we split. 25 minutes, they're walking back up the hill. We're going back to the town. Bye. I'm like, what?
That's crazy.
Yeah, because they thought they were just going to go, like, it's picking mushrooms. It's not picking mushrooms.
Yeah, well, boy, that'd be sweet, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, dude, I'll tell you what, I'd have some good mushroom sites with this, like picking gold.
Oh, wow.
But you're not going to find gold nuggets like that. It don't happen anymore. I'm sorry, folks. I hate to kill your joy, but no, it's not like that.
Unless
You actually got to work.
But what if you find some weird unexplored area that's never been explored?
I am not saying that cannot happen.
Right, it could happen.
But you know what? But you have to prospect. You have to do your homework. You got to see the gold and find out what the gold does, and then you'll find out if you're close to a source. If you find nice, chunky, coarse gold that looks like somebody just pulled out somebody's teeth, you're pretty close to where it come from. Keep looking. If you hit the source, and then you dig. But I don't know. People just think they can go out and just go, oh, look, it's a big gold nugget.
Did they ever ask to say anything like that to you, Dennis? Have people ever said that like to you? They just think they could just walk in and just find gold?
No, but they've said that it wasn't as easy as what they thought.
Right.
Yeah, but he's not in Arizona.
Right. He's not in Arizona. He's actually, yeah. It's the same. He finds gold. A lot of people find gold.
You got to work for it.
It's nice gold in Indiana. So I just was wondering.
No gold in Indiana. It's all in Ohio.
Right. So do people think that, hey, I can just go into a creek in Indiana and pick up some of these chunky nuggies?
Well, you know what? The thing is what Dennis is talking about. The people's got a mindset of what they're going to find. They know what they're going to find because they've seen Dennis's videos and stuff like that. Okay, you know what? Everybody makes videos around. You just follow it.
All right.
But for somebody to go out and say, okay, great. I'm here. I'm day one. I'm going to leave tomorrow. And Dennis is going to promise me a gram of gold.
Nah.
That's not going to happen.
Yeah, you're right. No gram. Got to go.
That's like somebody coming out like, oh, Swiftwater finds all the gold. I'm going to find a nugget.
No, you got to go.
No.
Got to go to Utah. That's what it's called.
No, it's not. It's not going to happen.
I think it's all in Arizona and in Utah. Jaron's neighborhood. It's not in Ohio.
Nope.
You know what? I'm glad when I go out, when I go digging and I find gold all day long.
See, that's what people think that.
That's my big thing.
So do you think that's the reason why people would think that they could just come out there and walk down the creek and find gold?
No, they get used to they see YouTube videos that are like, they see YouTube videos that are crap and they believe them.
Right.
Well, you know what? You're not going to find them. You're not going to walk down. Oh my God, look, it's a picker. I just found it on top. That guy dug it up or he put it there. Quit doing that crap.
I think one of the best places to live would probably be Alaska.
Okay.
And the reason why is because after watching all those shows on Gold Rush, it makes it look like, oh my gosh, so easy. Just think of how many people have went to Alaska thinking that it's that easy to find the gold. They show up, they go broke, And the people that live there can buy that equipment for nothing.
You got a good point.
Nothing.
You got a good point.
They've got everything established. They're on the gold. You know, they're getting good gold. People watch the series and think, oh, I can do it. I'll spend $100,000, get equipment, and they get out there and they don't know where to go, where to dig, and they go broke, you know, and they can't afford to take it home with them.
You're right.
You know what would make it bigger money in Alaska? All you got to be is a junk dealer. No, really. Just take everybody's, like this one guy said, oh, it's crashed. If you can salvage it, take it. Be a junk dealer. Dude, there's so many people that's freaking been on that show that's went in the junkyard to find parts that they never paid for because, oh, it's just like an Alaska thing. Nope. My yard's for buying. I'm going to mine the miners.
Right. But how many people have?
Yeah, I get it.
But how many people have showed up because they've watched that show and think they can go out there and mine 500 ounces of gold? You know?
Well, we have one guy.
I mean, well, yeah, we know that one guy who fell into that trap.
But you know what? I gotta admit, he is a real go-getter, and he loves it.
He is. I'm messing with Brian, but yeah. But no, I mean, people that see Brian's, at least he's an experienced miner, right? See?
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I hope, my gosh, I hope. Because I know Brian personally, and I like the guy, and I know where his mindset at. If that show makes him look like an idiot, I will be so pissed.
I don't think we got to worry about that.
I hope so, because you see what it does to people. It makes some of them look like this guy.
Now, see, I'm just wondering. There's people out there that believe that stuff and probably sold everything they own to go out there and try to find.
Yeah, they go broke and then they just try to spend money to get back home.
Right.
That's what
you guys. You know what? You know, yeah, I'm with you guys. It is hard. You know what? I got a backer. You know who my backer is? It is what it is. Yeah. But I got one. Yeah. But you know what sucks is when you don't come up with the gold next year, you look like stupid.
Well, yeah, that's the problem because you're not sitting on a friggin' huge.
Some people, like you guys said, some people do that. They'll go to a claim or whatever and scrape up all the money they got to get there.
Yeah.
And hoping they'll find gold to get home.
Yeah, you can't do that. That's not the way.
That is. That's called gold money.
That's not the way.
Yep. There is no guarantees in gold money.
But you can't, spend every last time you have.
You can't rely on that to get you back
and
home.
Rely on it to go there and find gold because
and I'm don't get me wrong.
You can.
Don't listen.
Now you got to understand, Tim, dude, you got a nice house, nice car. You like to wash it every weekend. Guess what? Gold miners don't have that.
Some of them do.
Dude, if I can start that Briggs and Stratton up and get me off this claim, we're good.
Right, but that's different.
I'm just saying, you got to understand how things are.
No, you're not selling everything you have to go do it and hope that you're going to make money to do better or to get by or something. If you're
selling everything you have to go make money doing it.
Yeah, that's what
you better prospect the ground and know there's gold there.
But see, that's what we're saying. The people that don't do that.
Yeah,
they
don't
just see this stuff on TV and think, oh, well, let's sell everything. And
I get rich. They buy all this equipment, they chip it out there. Every last thing they own is in that equipment out there, and then they're not finding enough to pay any bills or to keep it going. So then they end up, and all I'm saying is I just, think about the people. That'd be a great place to live because someone wants enough money to get back home. So they'll sell $100,000 worth of equipment. They'd be lucky to get $2,000 out of it, plane ticket back home.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, you got to really think about that, guys. I mean,
yeah, people, if you're listening,
don't fall for the trap,
No.
I'm really going to make it easy for you. If you buy one piece of heavy equipment, that's your house and the furniture.
Right. Just think.
So what do you got? Okay, what do you got now? You got one piece of equipment. What are you going to do?
Think of the people that have done it, have bought
land
and sold everything and went down there and said, we're going to strike it rich and didn't find nothing but rocks.
Yep. Rocks, baby.
Yeah, seriously, think about it before you do that.
Yeah.
You know,
You guys got to remember out there in life, either can you afford to go broke? Because that's where I freaking
Right.
started.
I mean,
Or
right.
can you restart again? Or do you know what you're doing and recycle money? If you can recycle money, you're one step up. But do it within your means. Don't get too big. Be
Always.
small till you get your stuff. I'm like I said, I've been to the lowest lows and the highest highs. Like right now, I'm the highest highs. I've got stuff at my garage. I've got double everything. I can build a wash plant that looks like a super sluice. You wouldn't believe it. Oh, just
but
a couple bolts. It'll
different.
work.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't have water, so it sucks now, don't it?
But you're experienced and and you've got enough sense to do some prospecting and know what you're going into. You know,
Tim, you got to do that.
I know.
If you don't do
don't.
Yeah, if you don't do test holes, you're an idiot.
But that's what we're saying. There's so many that
Now,
don't
wait a minute.
jump in with both feet, you know?
Well, let me say that again. If you don't do test holes, you're an idiot. I want to throw that out there, man. I mean, that's really important.
That's really, really important.
Yeah, it's super important in the West.
Saying, I just want people to do their research before they do anything crazy, you know? Right?
Don't dump your money thinking you're gonna get rich. It's not. It's like going up. What is it? What's that one movie they show people going up and building a house in Alaska, and they're like, "Oh, I don't know how to do this. Show me how." Are you serious? You bought a place up in freaking Canada, and you're asking somebody else, "How do you live?" You shouldn't be there. Hello.
It's
No.
just saying, it's just nuts. Do your research.
Exactly.
Don't just do your research by watching Gold Rush. That's what I'm saying.
No, quit. You know what? It's really funny because I mean, nowadays, I'm not a YouTube fan, you know what I'm saying? But there are big guys on there that teach you a lot. And Jeff is one, you know, he's a geological guru. He knows rocks, and you will learn stuff off of him.
Yes.
Fantastic. But when it comes to like down home videos, you know, watch where people are going in your own sector. Find what they're finding and seeing how they're doing it. Can you do something different? Can you dig somewhere different? Can you make something up? You know, that's what the whole thing is. And I think that's a good thing about the videos like Rumble, YouTube, all the videos you can see, you can find out where they're at. And then you can kind of figure on, you know, where you want to go between them. I mean, you can always go up and ask a farmer, "Hey, can I dig in your creek?"
Mm-hmm.
It's not that hard. Just knock on the door.
It's just craziness. That's all.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Craziness.
What's that, Danny?
The craziness, baby.
Craziness.
Oh, yeah. Coming from somebody digs out of a gravel pit, you lucky.
See? That's smart, though. Research.
No, I'm
But
telling you guys.
you know what, though? When we were at the gravel pit, when we first started, what we did was we did test, you know, we did samples. We did test sample holes. We tested because I knew there was gold. We just didn't know exactly where. And, but once we started testing and then, you know, did the research and figured out where the actual sand screw sat, then, man, jackpot.
Yeah.
Right. Research. Knowledge.
Hey, and you guys out there on the East Coast, man, don't be afraid to go into a gravel pit and say, "Hey, can I just do this on the weekends when you're not working?" You're not going to move enough dirt to even mess with them. But to set up a dredge and run stuff through a dredge real quick, maybe a 6-inch, which I got for sale, might work.
I tried that around here for insurance purposes.
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of them won't, you know, let you because of insurance. Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You got to be, to work in an active pit, you're supposed to be MSHA approved or something like that.
Right.
You have to go to class. And
Right.
that's
Now, wait a minute, folks.
test.
Did you just hear what Dennis Dayton said? He said an active pit. I wasn't talking about the active pit. You're a prospector, right? We're going off the road. We want to go to an old pit.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Possible. That's the ones to find, son.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I was talking about the sand quarries and stuff.
Yeah, that right.
Same thing.
Same
Yeah,
thing.
dude, same thing.
Yeah, insurance purposes, a lot of them don't want to let you. Yeah.
Okay, do it at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But nobody at Gold Prospector Space ever told you that. We are not liable for anything that you do, because if you listen to me, you're an idiot anyways.
You're on your own.
Right. If you listen to any of us, you're on your own. Don't go
Not saying that Dennis hasn't done that. I'm just saying.
Well, Dennis gets permission, and that's what everybody's got to remember.
Yeah.
You got to get permission to do this kind of stuff.
Yeah. I don't want to ruin and get a bad name and go to jail. And
right. Of course not.
I make sure I always get permission, and and if it's not, there's other places I can go.
That's right.
Oh.
That's the key. You'll find other places.
The good thing is what I was talking about is you can always go up and knock on a farmer's door, and the worst you're going to hear is no.
No. Yeah.
And you might get the hell off my property, but anyway, you'll be okay. It's still a no. But that one guy that you get a yes out of might pan out. Just have a good time. That's why I always said, go to the coffee shop in the morning, talk to the farmers. That's where they're at. You'll find the ones on the good creeks.
Oh yeah.
And I can't stress this enough. If you leave your trash on his land, you will not come back.
Yeah, you don't deserve to come back anyway. If you do.
Yeah, that's what ruins it for everybody else.
How do you even have trash?
I don't know. Well, because they pack in crap,
Yeah, but there's a cooler.
But you know how
If it's
some
cracked,
people are.
put it back in the cooler.
Yeah, just saying. You know how some people are.
Hey, if you go home, you empty the ice water. There's a bunch of paper. Just put it in the trash can, right? How was that easy?
It's easy. It sounds easy, but yet a lot of them still do it.
Oh yeah.
I know. But that's one of the things that are kind of screwing us in the East Coast. Because now I'm not going to say this, but I'm going to say it.
What?
There are gold prospectors that go out there and they do this and that. But then you got these weekend fishermen that they will go out and they will leave their worm casting things, their freaking pop cans, everything is around. They don't care. They're just there for one day and they're out. And that makes us look bad. So you know what? If you get a chance, just pick it up. I know it sucks because you think I didn't put it there. But if it's like 4 cans and 2 freaking worm cups, put it in your trash can. Who cares? Just don't let the guy find it that's giving you permission to go down and prospect.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It still bums me out.
It happens. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it does.
It happens all the time.
Yeah, see, out here we don't fishermen out here. We got shooters.
Right. See,
they put dishes and TVs and stuff long range right down the wash, like when you're digging, and they're shooting over your head. I'm like, are you out of your skull? Yeah. I mean, you got a scope. You couldn't see me walking in your scope, really? I got a bright white T-shirt on. There's a reason I wear a white T-shirt.
You definitely do. I will put you a big target on it for him.
I was thinking about it. I'm like, this is getting stupid. You can't see a white T-shirt walking through green trees? Really?
Craziness, right? It's just all nuts.
It's an albino deer.
Has anybody heard anything from Ray recently?
No.
Once in a while, he posts a picture and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. That's about all I've seen.
Mm-hmm. Imagine he's on the gold. He's not talking about it right now.
Right. He's being kind of quiet. So
yeah.
Well, or he's under contract.
Well,
yeah, he can say.
I've seen some of the other people that are on there and they're posting stuff now. They're allowed to, they said, and they're allowed to the whole 9 yards. So hopefully Ray starts sharing some info. So
Well, I was thinking to myself, you know what? Ray can talk to his family, but when he starts talking to us gold diggers, he'll go blah, 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 and he's going to let that loose. And I think it's why he's not been talking to nobody.
The guys talked to him Friday. They said.
Oh, really?
I know. Yeah, things are still a mess. This is the latest update. Talk to him Friday. Things are still a mess anymore. And
First year, doing.
I think it's cool. I can't wait for him to get back. We'll get him on the show and we'll pick his brain, have some fun. Yeah. And he can share his whole experience.
You know what?
What?
If I ever wanted to see a crazy ass more than me on TV, it would be him.
Oh, it's definitely. I think Ray's going to be a great TV character.
Oh yeah,
That river that they're on.
Well, I mean,
that's some fast water current.
Yeah, it looked like it.
yeah.
I mean, that's some fast water current to be dredging or doing whatever they're doing in.
Hey, yeah, I don't know what. That's this thing. We don't know what they're doing yet until we see.
Yeah, I don't think he's actually dredging.
I
don't think so neither.
I don't know.
I think he's just going to be like high banking and stuff.
Yeah, maybe cannon.
Because
Hey,
I don't think
you see the pick and shovel behind me? That's what he's using.
It might be.
Well, it looked like he had the gold hog.
Yeah, he had some gold hog equipment.
Yeah, he'll use that, but I don't think he's. They're more like a trommel type,
Oh, more trommel-ish.
Yeah, because I think he died. I don't think Ray actually died.
Plant.
It was really funny. As I wondered, did he request the gold hog equipment up there because he was going?
Yeah, he did. He took it with him.
Yeah, he has it there.
Yeah.
Oh, he took his own equipment?
His own gold hog stuff,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. He went on a show and these guys ain't even supplying equipment?
Well, maybe he didn't like their choice of equipment. He's a gold hog man.
Yeah, and I think he was having Doc got the measurements to the equipment up there, and Doc, I think, if I remember right or heard right, Doc was shipping the mats to fit whatever they were using.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so they're working hand in hand like two birds in a bush.
Oh, Doc's Ray's buddy, and that's cool. Now I'm seeing it's a plant operation in Greenland.
Yeah, it's a plant operation
In Greenland.
Plant should be up and running soon.
The plant.
Doc donated the mats. Yes. See?
Wait, you said the plant.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Okay. What size plant?
I don't
a
know.
keen high banker or a freaking really running plant? What's going on?
I don't think it's a huge plant, but I guess it's a pretty good, decent size from what I heard.
I don't know. I can't wait to see it.
From what you heard.
I mean, it's not like a Parker Schnabel, sluice. It has, one, it comes out into one sluice and drops into two, then three, then five, and
Right. So let's see. Sluicine, high banker. Yeah. So we'll see. Like it might just be like a small plant.
yeah.
You know
what? I'm going to leave it alone till I see it.
Right. We'll have to wait and see.
And then I'm going to be a critic from hell.
Machinery, but not too big. I'm just passing all this info on. So we'll see.
Now, by the way, this is all hearsay, folks, now.
Well, yeah, it's all hearsay.
Yeah, we don't know for a guarantee. Don't take us to the bank.
No. It's like you're guaranteed to find gold if you go look in the creek.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing.
Well, I got
what we're hearing. Yeah. All right.
Oh.
So what else? We got anything else?
Tuesday night hangout.
Oh, that's right. Go ahead, Rich.
Oh,
Hey,
why
Justin,
always
man.
make me do it?
Because you started it. You want me to do it?
Tuesday night hangout with Ed, Jesse, Dano, and the Treasure Vixens. At what? 8:00.
8:00 Eastern Standard Time.
Tuesday
Hey,
night.
When's the last time both of the Treasure Victions been on the show?
What show?
On dang Tuesday night hangout?
I don't know. Well, it's the last time Chad and Kathleen was on this show on a Sunday. Same.
Well, I mean, last time I come in, there was only one of them. I was like, where's the Vixens? Come on, there's supposed to be two of them here.
Right.
Hey, sometimes you vacation, got to work.
You're busy. Yeah,
Yep.
it happens.
And it is what it is.
So
I guess.
they're part of the crew, part of the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
it's the way it works. So it's the Treasure Vixens. Every Tuesday, 8:00 Eastern
Did you
Standard.
guys
Time.
With Ed
Lost Treasure
Jacinto.
tonight or not?
What's that, Denny?
I said, did you guys want to hear a lost
Oh,
treasure?
did you find some? You didn't tell me you found any. Heck
I
yeah, I
did.
want to.
Before we got started, I got one.
Well, roll on with it, baby. I want to hear about a lost treasure in Mexico.
And we're getting ready to... Okay.
You got-
I've got one. I don't know how much of a lost treasure this is. But it says right here, once the French withdrew its military from Mexico in 1866,
Uh-huh.
Emperor Maximilian knew that his days as the emperor were numbered. To safeguard the wealth he had amassed as an emperor, he made arrangement to get the wealth out of the country on time. By this time, all the ports on the Mexican coast had fallen into the hands of the rebels, and most parts of the empire were rife with war and banditry. To safeguard the wealth on transit, Emperor Maximilian chose 4 Austrian officers and a number of Mexican royalists to transport the wealth north to Texas in the United States, and then to Port Galveston for shipping back to Europe. Emperor Maximilian loaded 10 million worth of gold bars, silver, jewelry, and other valuable items into a 15 oxen-pulled wagons. The treasure was transported north following a zigzag course to avoid being tracked down. Eventually, the Austrian officers and the Mexican loyalists arrived safely in Texas with their cargo intact. Once they were over the Rio Grande, they decided to camp shortly at the Presidio del Norte. Here, they met 6 former Confederate soldiers heading to Mexico. Back then, Texas was dangerous with lots of Comanche raids and banditry. To safeguard the cargo in this territory, the Austrian officers asked the soldiers to guide them to the Galveston. At first, the Confederate soldiers did not know what was in the cargo and agreed to escort the transport. Mm-hmm. South of Odessa, where somewhere near the border of Crane upon counties, the soldiers learned of what was in the cargo and decided to kill the Austrians and their Mexican loyalists and take the wealth for themselves. They succeeded in doing this, but soon learned that they could not take all the loot by themselves. They took a few pieces of gold and decided to bury the rest and then go reorganizing before coming for it. Along the way back to Missouri, where they were to regroup before coming back for the loot, one of the soldiers fell ill and he was left behind. A few days after he began to get better and decided to hurry so he could catch up with the rest, but just a short distance from the Fort Concho, where he had been resting, he came upon the bodies of his comrades who had been murdered by Comanche Indians. He traveled by himself back to Missouri. Being too sick for the journey, he stopped at the Denton Still in Texas to see a doctor. His condition got worse, and knowing that he might not get better, he decided to tell the doctor who had been so good to him about the treasure. He even drew a rudimentary map of where the treasure was hidden for the doctor to find. Once these last remaining soldiers died, the doctor organized a search party and went looking for the treasure, but after weeks of searching, they gave up.
Wow.
And You know what? Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. That's pretty cool, though. Still,
Man, I'm serious. You know what? I hate to, you know what? We've all heard the Western stories between Missouri and Arizona. Can you imagine riding a freaking horse from Missouri to Arizona to I mean, really, we hear these Western stories. And I'm like, they're like, oh yeah, they skip right on over.
that's right.
You know what?
There's no way.
It says, Scott, it has a couple paragraphs where it says the location of the treasure. And real quick, just to end it, it says over the centuries, there have been many men who have searched for this treasure. While it is possible that someone has already found it, the vague details and long path that Maximilian's treasure took makes it difficult. The treasure today would be worth an unbelievable value, not only for the amount of gold and silver that is believed to be in the treasure, but also the numismatic value of such old treasure. So
Okay,
if you have
now
to
I'm
go
gonna-
there and you find this and it's gold bars and it's stamped and printed, melt it. Don't turn it in the Mexican plate and keep it.
Yeah. You
You know what? I'm gonna put it to you like this: if somebody was that good of a freaking crook, and he was from Missouri, clear to freaking Arizona, I'm gonna drop off bits and pieces everywhere I go where I know where they're dug at. And it's not. I'm not gonna put one treasure in one spot. That's just stupidity.
Yeah.
I'm gonna break that thing up. You'll never find that whole treasure because it's broke up.
Scattered.
But from Missouri to Arizona, that's a long dang way on a horse.
Hey, they did it, dude.
I know what I'm just saying. It's a long way.
It was in wagons using oxen.
Yeah.
So that's
Hey,
even
Dennis,
slower.
You tell me something.
Good.
Is that not a long way?
That's a long way, buddy.
Like walking.
That's a long. That's
With
a
an
long.
ox. Good.
Dude,
Lord.
Man, your butt. I don't give a. Your butt's gonna hurt.
Oh yeah. I mean, they're used to it.
No, there's hills, there's mountains, there's rocks, there's. Holy cow! Really?
Craziness, dude.
You know why he buried it in different places? Because he figured out we can't carry this crap no more. We
That's
gotta
right.
dump it off.
It's too heavy. Let's get rid of it. Let's start losing it a little bit here, a little bit there.
That's
right.
Like I said, I don't think it's in one place. I think it's in several different places.
I'm sure
That's
you're
my.
probably right. I'm sure
It
you're
could
right.
be.
Yep. All right, let's go ahead and wrap it up. Dennis, thank you. I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't know you had one.
Well, I figured, well, you didn't want me to talk.
No,
So
I always want to hear him. I just said I didn't know you found one. I know
Hey.
you said you was going to look. And I was
Now
like,
wait a
Yeah,
minute. He didn't
when
have
I
a
found
green screen. He's got a checker screen.
yeah, that's why I said I found one
I
before
did.
the pregame. I said I found one lost
oh,
treasure.
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Yep.
You just got to always tell me, hey, found one. What are you doing?
I did.
I'm glad you did. Thank you. Well, I was rolling with it. All right. Anything else I didn't know about?
No. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the only one that I found right now. So I figured, well, I found it. Good enough,
Perfect. Thanks, Dennis. Good job. Glad you found one. Yep. All right. So on that note, let's go ahead and wrap it up. I want to thank everybody for
See you
joining
later,
us
Go
tonight.
Diggers.
That's right. And we'll see you Wednesday night at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for West Coast Wednesday. Till then, have a great week. We're out of here.
Good night, Go Digger.
See ya.
I already said
Sure to
that.
tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.
This is a quack.